What random act of kindness continues to linger on your mind decades later? 6 years ago, I woke up to my phone buzzing at 2 a.m. Unknown number. I ignored it. Called again. Ignored it again. I was 3 months behind on rent, living in a studio apartment that barely qualified as livable. The landlord had been threatening eviction for weeks. I figured this was the police calling to tell me I had 24 hours to get out. But then my brain kicked in. My mom had been sick. Really sick. The kind of sick where every phone call could be the phone call. I called home. Dad answered before the first ring finished. "It's your mother," he said. His voice was shaking. "She's in hospital. They don't think she'll make it through the night. You need to come home now." I lived in London. Home was Leeds, 4 hours by train on a good day. I threw on clothes and ran. It was 2:30 a.m. and the streets were empty. I made it to King's Cross Station in 15 minutes, completely out of breath. The departures board might as well have been blank. Last direct train to Leeds departed at 11:47 p.m. I'd missed it by 3 hours. There was one option, a train to Peterborough leaving in 8 minutes. From there, I could catch a connection to Leeds. But the connection left Peterborough at 3:20 a.m. My train arrived at 3:40 a.m., 20 minutes too late. After that, nothing until 6 a.m. Mom didn't have until 6 a.m. I bought the ticket anyway, 47. My bank account had $59 in it. That was everything until my student loan came through next week. I got on the train and sat in the empty carriage. The whole ride I was planning. I had a screwdriver in my jacket pocket. I had basic lockpicking skills from a stupid phase in my teens. When I got to Peterborough, I was going to steal a car or rob someone for taxi money. I didn't care. My mom was dying and I was going to get there even if I ended up in prison. I stared out the window at the darkness flying past. I'd been crying without realizing it. My reflection looked like someone I didn't recognize. "Tickets, please." I fumbled for my ticket and handed it over without looking up. The guard stamped it. I waited for him to move on. He didn't. I looked up. He was maybe 50, gray hair, kind eyes, just standing there looking at me. "You alright, son?" "I'm fine," I said. "Please just leave me alone. You don't look fine." I could feel anger rising in my chest. "What's it to you? Just do your job and move on." He sat down across from me. This little guy, probably 5'6", sitting down in front of a 6'2" guy who was clearly unstable. I thought about telling him to fuck off. I thought about worse things. If there's a problem, I can help. That's what I'm here for. You can't help with this. Try me. I don't know why I told him. Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe I wanted him to understand why I was about to ruin my life in Peterborough. My mom's in hospital, dying. She won't make it through the night. I'm on this train, but I'm going to miss my connection by 20 minutes. There's no other way to get there until 6 a.m. By then it'll be too late. I'll never see her again. So yeah, I'm not doing great. Can you leave me alone now? He stood up. I thought that was it. "I'm sorry to hear that, son. Give me 5 minutes. He walked away. I went back to staring out the window, back to planning my crime spree in Peterborough. 20 minutes later, he came back. "Come with me." "What? Come on, bring your bag." I followed him through 3 carriages to the driver's cabin. He knocked and went in. The engineer looked at me, then back at the guard. "This is the one I told you about," the guard said. The engineer nodded. "We'll do it just before Peterborough. I'll radio ahead." I had no idea what was happening. The guard turned to me. "We're making an unscheduled stop in Peterborough, and we've radioed ahead to hold your connection for 8 minutes. That enough time for you to run?" I couldn't speak. I just nodded. "Good. When we stop, you run. Platform 3. Your train's waiting." When we pulled into Peterborough at 3:38 a.m., I could see my connection sitting at platform 3, still there, lights on, waiting. I grabbed my bag. The guard opened the door before we fully stopped. "Go see your mom," he said. I ran, made it onto the connection with 2 minutes to spare. As we pulled away, I looked back. The guard was still standing there on the platform. He raised his hand. I raised mine. I got to the hospital at 5:47 a.m., 40 minutes before my mom passed away. I never got his name.